there, good there, good there. Work contain, at the clip. Load. Good job, Aaron Hornstra. Come on, D, come on, D. Load, load, load. Trap. Fourth down. Fourth. Keep going, voice activation that you were on switch. Kyle, what was that, Williams?
Get back to 5 yards. Go, 404.
TT.
Defense.
Trap. Ball. TT.
Bootleg.
Outside the zone anyway. I know, you're outside the zone though, they can't do that to you.
Down Webb this time, 1 yard loss. Down out on the bench. Coming in for him is Rich Tenace, and he'll take the spot on the wide receiver on the far side of the field. Twin receivers this time on the near side. Rolling out, nope, going to be a delayed handoff, and it goes to Don Webb, and Webb this time does get the needed yardage for the first down, plus a few more. 5, 10, 15 about a BGA thus far in the game. It's down to a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Oneonta. They stalled on their last drive. They've got this one going with a big run by Dom Webb at the 46-yard line. And off again, delayed by Dom Webb. He'll pick up just one that time. Surrounded by Eric Finch, 0 and -2 and -1. So second down and 8, like Jim said, and to the slot, it'll be Noble Champion and Tim Mann will lead the blocking on the near side as the call goes to Kyle Carvin. Carvin, it looked like he was stopped 2 yards upfield. He picked up 3 more with just heart and soul out there running, play off. Unless, of course, it's a drop pass, then they'll get another play. Down to about 14, 12 seconds, now 10 seconds. James Champion has wide receivers to both sides. Carvin goes in motion, and the call goes up the middle to Dom Webb, and it's going to be very close to the first down. I think he got it. And the clock stops with just 1 second to go. This may be we still have yet to have our first measure.
Oneonta offense on their first 2 plays. They've played pretty solidly since then.
And with a run by Dom Webb, first down. In motion goes Kyle Carvin, but the handoff is to Webb. And it's one of those times that BGA reads it very well. Double
about a counter on the first play.
second down and 12. Oneonta's ball at the BGA 44-yard line after that loss of 2. Champion gets right down behind the center. Now he's rolling out on an option, and it's pitched to Webb on the outside. BGA again responding with excellent defensive pursuit. Stop made by Andrew Locke coming up from the safety spot.
Ooh, and I love the option quarterback. 6'1", 165.
So hard to make that commitment to getting hit while you're pitching the ball off. But Champa did a nice job. All right, third down and 6 coming up. Following that run, a short drop by Champion. He looks, now he has to look again and look for the second receiver. It's his brother Noble Champion. Breaks the tackle at the 10, and he is inside the 5-yard line, but not over the goal line.
Yeah, good individual.
So from the 3, first and goal. From the 2, rather, first and goal, James Champion. Squats right down, calls out the signal. It is going to be the second handoff, cut by Kyle Carvin. He stopped on a dime and came up. He was slowed up in the process by Carvin.
Really hard to tell where the ball is spotted from our vantage point.
You got that right. We need about 10 more feet higher. Well, on second and goal from the 2. A mix-up handoff, and it's going to be an ad-lib play, bootleg, roll out, and complete pass for a touchdown from James Champion to Dom Webb. And he's going to give it a try, and once again, it's not by much, but it's up and over. Scott Coyle. Scott Coyle kicks off for the Yellow Jackets and sends it to
Walton, holding them to 22 points, and they're very athletic and really shutting down any BGA running game so far.
First play from scrimmage is going to be a counter play. Breaking in the free, Rashad Smith has got to hang on to the football, and he does to the 30-yard line. 6 yards on the play. And then a little extra.
He could have.
14-0 with 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. BGA. And movement on the line over the second penalty flag to be thrown today. It'll be up to the line against that 5-2 of Oneonta. And it's rolling out, and coming across is Chad Beans, and he does make the catch. Concentrates nicely before Rich Tenace puts a tenacious downs. The only scores for BGA last week at Delhi. Third down and 4 from the 30. Beans the left tight end in this formation, and there's movement on both sides, but I don't know if it was Matt Johnson's fault on the offense or for 5 yards apiece. So third down and 9. Locke spreads it out just a little bit on this, with Rashad Smith the only setback. The short look over the middle to Chad Beans, and Beans brings it up close to first down. I like that play where they utilize the tight end who has the good hands, and Beans. First down now for BGA at their own 35-yard line.
More clock problems, I think. The referee looking in that direction. Now we start the clock again.
Now they're under 7 minutes and running.
It'd be nice to see the Bears have a nice, long, sustained drive with some points.
They go again with the double slot this time. Eric Finch, off left tackle, breaks a couple of tackles and gets the first down. So BGA starting to move the football now on this series. Not Beans or Descano or somebody from the 19. So it was from the point it was committed, and that was at the 34-yard line. So 50 15 yards back at the 19. Nice play over the upper. Rashad Smith breaks the tackle, skips to the outside, and he's driven out by Noble Champion at the 40-yard line. Pulling guard made a nice play. Matt Johnson drove that hole, and Rashad Smith zipped right through it. Now it's second down and realistic. 2nd and 4. Same play virtually. Just an error back. Eric Finch sneaks up close to the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. They're at the 4. Andrew Locke in a option run position yet. But he's got Eric Finch back there along with Big John Stevens and also Doug Muller. So 3 capable backs. Let's see what happens. They go to Finch, and Finch delivers. 3-yard pickup and another first down. So BGA did solve the...
Hold Oneonta and go in the locker room 14-7. I think they'll be in good shape.
From the 49, just a yard shy of midfield, BGA with under 5 minutes now to play. The play fake, nicely done to Phoebes. He's wide open at the 26. He's down to the 15, 10, 5, stays on his feet just short of the end zone. Oh! Time. And Chad Beams, 3 catches, 61 yards. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 1. They give it to Finch, and Finch over left tackle. He's there. He runs behind. Okay. A rollout by Locke. He's got an option pitch it to Rashad Smith. Nice spin move. Picked up by Johnson. Don Webb is going to receive the Matt Johnson kickoff down inside the 4-minute mark. So that was quite a time for BGA offense to be on the field. Now it's Oneonta's offense to be on the field at their own 33. The pitch to the man in motion, that's Kyle Carvin. Carvin swings it to the outside, gets the first down, and he's up just short of midfield. Another super play by Oneonta's diverse offense. Going to the outside this time and get the blocks for the first down.
Yeah, Carvin showing a lot of speed to get to the outside and pick up the...
We are doing nothing to get anything uncontained on this quarter.
Spot it. 12 yards upfield to the 45 of Oneonta.
Clock stops with the automatic first down while they move the chains. And once they do that, the clock starts up again.
Sorry about that.
46 yards for Kyle Carvin on just 4 carries. Double-figure average already, 11.5 per time to coach the ball.
One of the toughest things to do for a wide receiver is to catch a pass over the middle, and they're going to have a penalty against Oneonta.
Illegal receiver downfield.
Maybe that was a lineman that was too far downfield.
Right at the flag thrown right at the 50, so you're right. He did have pretty good time, protection-wise, to throw. He had his choice of receivers. He, instead of going long, which everyone thought, he went sort of medium range for Rich Tenais, illegal receiver, and that's a loss of down as well.
Well, let's face it, if we were ever going to catch a pass over the middle, we'd be peeking out of the corner of our eyes looking for a bullet.
Well, no, I guess it's not. It's just a 5-yard in the back. Okay, well, I don't know if that's a high school or what, but it's not as bad as it could have been for a
Counteraction stuff, watch out.
It'll be a 1st and 15 at the Oneonta 40.
They'll turn some heads up there with their athletic ability. First down at 50, we got things straight, 3:05 in the adjusted time. Up the middle, straight handoff this time to Don Webb, but he goes anywhere but straight. A flag on the play as Webb makes it up about 9 yards worth.
And would you believe, 1st and 20.
So we'll see what Oneonta's diverse offense chooses to do on this time. They'll go back with 2 setbacks, and they'll go actually a shotgun formation, and James Champion is going to get hit and sacked in the backfield. Number 51 is Richard Anthony with a quarterback sack.
The big senior, 6 feet, 205 pounds. It was simply a straight drop back attempt by James Champion. Had nowhere to go.
Great secondary coverage.
The big sack, and it's going to be second.
Yeah, that much right there.
9-yard sack, Richard Anthony.
Throw it to the coach on the sideline.
He's had a tough time with it. He's one of the few returning defensive starters for Coach Steve Rice.
Very young,
Yeah.
very senior.
Anthony from the 26-yard line now. Second down at 29 in motion. Goes Noble Champion at a bad time. Oneonta takes, of course, their portion of the timeout. And they go with another, what looks like a gadget setup with triple receivers to the near side, a single receiver to the outside. Quick throw. It's a screen pass. Up short to Don Webb. Webb, there is a little block possibly, and Webb driven out of bounds at the 30. Carries 54 yards. Here we go with the 4th down play. Back deep is Scott Coyle to kick. He gets a wide drive kick away from the 34, takes a high bounce, and then goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 4 for 6, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We'll see if Andrew Locke can lead them down the field with limited time And I think one, maybe two timeouts left. First down from the 28. And a play for Eric Finch. Finch pulls his way over the 35-yard line to about 9. We can see Deb Rice back doing the filming again after a couple of years off. Finch again, this time over left tackle, going behind Johnson and Anthony on that front line. This time not as successful, but still a Rabbitoh halftime report coming out very shortly. Well, the time just messed up. It says 22.
Now we have over a minute on the clock.
Oh boy, there's all kinds of confusion. Andrew Locke's not confused. He's going deep to Chad Beans. It's all good. And Noble Champion, he put an arm out there that might have just... Another setup for Rashad Smith. And James Champion misses the tackle, but he gets help. But again, close to 4th down and 1. And they're going to stop the clock and it's timeout. They didn't have to mow this to get ready for the game. I'll tell you that. 4th down and 1. Key play coming up with 26 seconds to go. We'll get the first down with the extra effort.
On a 4th down play, they might, oh no, they have held them.
All right, first and 10 on his field.
The clock is below 10 seconds.
In motion goes Chad Beams. Andrew Locke waiting for the set now by Beams. Down to 2 seconds. Play action. Again, they're going to go long for Beams. He fades to the outside. For BGA, their hopes of tying it up. Just 28 yards away. Finch in the backfield. They play everything to him. Locke with lots of time. He's got a man, but it's in the wrong direction. The man who had cut inside was Nick Hinch. Scano lights up wide to the near side. Beams to the far side.
They do have 11.
Okay, and back goes Locke. He's going to try the short man. It's up. Anderson tipped and incomplete. Nice save defensive play by the defensive servers back there.
Are we done, Jim? We are now. Well,
Got the tape, and his elbow appears to be able to respond. We'll see how many carries he gets. 1st and 10 for Oneonta, who stalled their offense in the second quarter. Second handoff to Noble Champ, and his first carry of the ball game, and it gets nowhere. Stacked up by the left side. Announce them following this ball game. 14-8, start of the second half with Oneonta having the ball, second down and 10 from the 36. Play action, he's rolling out. James Champion off his back foot, throws to Noble Champion. It's a complete pass, but it won't be enough for the first down. And they try to tell you, Jim, don't throw it off the back foot.
That's right.
You always have to wonder, is he going to throw it or run with it?
And he always knows where his brother is. That's number 2, and he caught that pass. Now he goes in motion. Straight handoff to Don Webb, shakes off one guy, and then brings it up for the first down and into BGA territory at the 14.
3 or 4 weeks free.
Yeah.
Just under 10 minutes to go in the third. Wide receiver Scott Coyle to the near side. Noble Champion goes in motion. Then he gets the ball on the pitch from James Champion. And he is stopped for no gain. And the play was made by Nick Hinges coming over from the defensive. Second down and 9 yards to go. The BGA territory at the 47 of the Bears. Again, Noble in motion. The play action, but the play action, he drops the football, and James had no recourse. He had field, their own 46. Should be third down because they do. Pass out there to Noble Champion. He bobbles it, gets it out there in the open, and will get maybe 5 of those 6 yards back on the play. But it took a long.
To the BGA defense.
So he's up to net.
Talk to him.
He's good. Wait a second. Turn this over. 4th down, it looks like they're going to kick. Fielded on a hop by Scott Coyle, and the kick's going to take a huge bounce, angling toward the 50.
Judging by the far side of the field hash mark. So 1st down and 10 for the BGA Bears.
And they come to the line with Andrew Locke. It's given to John Stevens. He swings it to the far side. He's not a fast player, but he gets to the outside, and the sophomore will pick up yardage. He's still going. Brings 2 tackles. Finally, Kyle Carvin catches up to him at the 46-yard. John Stevens, big burly sophomore fullback.
He has fullback size.
On the next play, it is up the middle. Not nearly the same success, and now there's a flag. Might be a late hit in there, Jim.
Well, the flag was thrown right on the top of the pile. it's maybe a face mask or a hit.
The three between the 42 and 43, perfectly symmetrical between the big 5-yard stripes. And Andrew Locke now will fake, double fake, and there it's going long for Beams again. He's not open this time, overthrown. Noble Champion as Beams comes off the field. Oneonta playing their defense, their 5-2 defense, 2 defensive backs, Kyle Carvin and Noble Champion. So Joe Toscano checks in for Chad Beams, who I'm very sure will be back. Second down and 10 from the Oneonta 43. Again, play action. And this time open is first down territory down to the 23-yard line. Nick Hinges with his second catch of 2. First man who got the football, getting up slowly.
And a great player on defense as well.
Second down and 10 from the Oneonta 25. Locke has 3 men now in the wing formation. The pitch to Stevens. Stevens cuts with the right foot now. Keeps going, and he's knocking off tackler after tackler, and it's down to the 16-yard line. Very, very close to another Bear first down. 3 carries for John Stevens, the sophomore. Third down and 1 from the 16.
Same triple back alignment.
And Finch, now a flag on the play, went behind that left side of the line. Once again, that's the strength of where BGA can run. Quarter still in with 5:25 left, clock running. Third down and 9 after that penalty. And it's again rolling out for Locke. He's got a man, Anderson. Nice catch, and just gets it before he goes out of bounds. It won't be enough for the first here. So going forward on 4th down from the 18, they need to get to the 15. Anderson again going in the air. Looks for a man coming across the middle. Hinges, he's tackled at the 5-yard line. Fair first down. Pick up of 13 yards. What about the hairdo? Remember, they didn't get any in the entire first quarter. Andrew Locke brings him to the line. First and goal from the 5. Finch off left tackle. Bounces off a man. He's in. The score is tied. 14-14. And a chance for BGA.
Big play. Get a good play.
Left in the 3rd. And the score is tied. They go for 2. They go for 1 now. Matt Johnson with Andrew Locke to hold. Here's the snap. It's good. The kick is up, and it looks good, but there's flags are flying.
And both those flags I'm giving my whole life.
So they switch gears, and it means now a go for 2. Will it be a difference? Play action. Locke. He's got time. He's got a man. Oh, he's looking for Hinges. It's picked off.
It was tipped, then intercepted. So the score is going to remain tied.
Jim Rotunda. There's the kickoff by Matt Johnson, taken by Dom Webb, who hesitates and breaks out of the pack after the wall set up. He's still going past midfield, down the sidelines. He gets knocked out of bounds by Rashad Smith at about the 20-yard line. But it got taken away by the penalty, and then they couldn't make the 2-point conversion, and then on the ensuing kickoff, Dom Webb down the field for a 60-plus yard return down to the 20. First and 10, delayed handoff to Dom Webb again. No gain, impossible on this ball. I see a scramble down there, and it's going to be a fumble, and BGA takes over on the fumble by Dom Webb. Or is the thing. It's 14 all, 4:22 to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's the only step that counts.
From the 20-yard line now with BGA, with the Bears offense taking over. Straight, drop back, and he goes long for Anderson. He waits at the 50, he's got it. Carvin trying to pull the ball loose, but he won't do it. It's Justin Anderson with a big reception from the Bears. So only 52, but hey, what a play. 158 yards passing so far for Andrew Locke. This time they go straight up the middle and then fake afterwards. And that was Eric Finch, number 42, getting maybe a yard down to that 26-yard line. Of all the concessions, we've had a busy day so far, being a hot day. We've been out serving lots of coffee today, as we're used to being here late in the season when it's snowing. But we got hot game on the field as well. Second man through Stevens, looks for the right hole. Gets it somewhat, and it's closer to the 22-yard line. So a pickup of about 5. Comes up 3rd. Run back by Dom Webb. Webb carried down the next play from scrimmage and fumbled. BGA now driving down the field, and the strength of the 54-yard pass play from Andrew Locke to Justin Anderson. And now the straight handoff. Up the middle, untouched is Doug Mullen down to the 10. Pulls his way to the 6-yard line. It was about 7 yards short before anybody touched him.
What a huge hole on the right side of the defense.
Straight up the gut. All right, he's back there on this play along with Eric Finch. John Stevens now in the right wing position. The handoff to Finch, straight up the gut, to the 5 and just inside of it.
So he tackled him right on the dirt, which is inside the 5.
And that's with 31 yards on 11 carries. A minute 43. What a long third quarter this has been, huh?
But it's been dominated by BGA.
Play action fake again. Locke avoids the rush, and then he can't. Well, he did it once. He couldn't do it twice. Scott Obergfell, the linebacker, 6'1", 200-pound junior. Oneonta 7. Full house backfield. Finch, they ask him to go right side. He goes, and he's down near the goal line, just short of the end zone. So it's going to be. It's Finch and Muller and Stevens. They give it to Finch, and Finch is in for his third score of the afternoon, and BGA has taken a 20-15 lead on the 4th and goal call. Lock to hold. Matt Johnson to kick straight on. It is up. Oh, it's blocked. 20-14, and once again, and Johnson got hit, but I think it was after a follow through. So
Tom, they did a good job.
What about? Excellent. And Kyle Parvin, taken by James Champion at the 26. Again, waiting for the wall. Getting the block, and slipping through that block was number 30. Really good job. 190. And they have yet to get a good drive going in this second half. Could be the final play of the third quarter. Down to 10 seconds from the 32. Champion doesn't wait. He goes right out into the flat. Kyle Parvin makes the reception, is tackled about 4 yards upfield. Nice play defensively by. So he's up over the 100-yard mark for the day.
They're going to go with that 3 wide receiver set on one side.
You never know what's going to happen. And it's on the short side of the field, too. So what's going to happen? It is a pass. Champion looks right, throws left. He's got a man out there. It's complete for the Oneonta first down. And Scott Coyle, who had earlier. First down at the BGA, 47. Quick receivers again to the near side. One lone setback. That's Noble Champion, or no, that's Losi. They go long for Coyle. He's open over the shoulder catch, and this game is tied. Barring a flag, I don't see one. It's 20-all. They strike just like that, scoring length of 50, including the one down left. So they're going to go with Remillard now, and Champion holding for the kick, and it's going to be low. It's no good. It was a tie, 20-20.
Any tight formations, definitely.
There's Coyle. Squibs it to the left side in the air, and out of bounds it goes at the 39-yard. Could be well over 200 yards.
Had one in the game that could have been a touchdown.
First and 10 for BGA from their own 38. Andrew Lott goes play action, looking to throw lots and lots of times. Got a man out there in the corner. Did he catch it? No, it's out of bounds. Nick Hinges along the sidelines, unable to keep straight. That happened to Neil Miley last year against Delhi, and parts of that is actually causing Sissy the game against Delhi. Here we go, second down and 10. The delayed handoff to Stevens, and I like the way this kid runs. He doesn't just go straight up. He looks for the hole, looks for the opening, and he got 4 for the 44 of BGA. They need to get to the 48, and a timeout asked for by co-captain of the Oneonta varsity.
Play from the first quarter on.
Well, here comes the play out of the timeout. Third down, a counter play to Rashad Smith, who has had success most of the day. Oneonta fans responding to what their defense did right, holding Rashad Smith to only the line of scrimmage. No protection here. The ball at the 48. They're going to put on a rush. Johnson gets it away with a line drive. Champion back at the 20. Retreats to catch the ball. Got a good block by Mann, and then again responding nicely. Number 51.
34-yard line.
Well, you think of Oneonta in last year's team, and you think they just roll over you with all kinds of weapons. Now it's more like, seems like a big play team, and this is a big play to Scott Coyle out in the flat. He gets close to the first down. The clock will continue to run. Stopped by Juster, 11 yards. Champion, 173 yards in the air this afternoon. Triple receivers with Mann, the widest. Noble Champion also out there. Time to throw. It's out there for Coyle. Almost picked up. Received. Oh my gosh, it's one. Back to the other. Scott Coyle will catch it.
Andrew Locke,
111 yards, passing by James Champion, and again, Scott Coyle. Big day for him. First down for the Jackets at the 19 on a shotgun. Champion, it's going to get drilled, and I mean drilled, by Rich Anthony and Chad Beams, the two guys who had the same. From the 14, they need to get to the 9. Champion going to run this play. No, he's going to pass backwards to Don Webb, and he ends us in the sidelines and for the score. He threw backwards to Don the pitch.
If that was a pass that went forward, it would be a pass that went backward, a pitch.
Remolard's kick is good. A 7-point edge now for when he gets it. Back deep, Stevens and Justin Anderson. Low line drive kick this time. Oops, stop. Nice stop by Stevens on his leg. 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 to the 45 and 46-yard line. Excellent run back by sophomore John Stevens. Tackle. And remember the flag that bet BGA this past time was the face mask on the quarterback sack that Oneonta turned into a touchdown. From the 45-yard line of BGA, Andrew Locke goes to the straight handoff. Pitch to the outside, gets to the first down marker and beyond. He's inside the 40. Well, that's Oneonta. Andrew Locke in there all the way at quarterback. It's been a super game for the senior. He turned into a quarterback from a wide receiver position a year ago. The pitch goes to Rashad Smith. Good block, excellent block. It's going to be another big run for the Bears. Rashad Smith. Tim Kinter will snap the ball to Andrew Locke. Finch, Stevens. Finch will get the ball, and a block by Stevens, and Finch is trying to find his way toward the first down. He is very close. I think he's got enough for the first down. For the Bears at the 27-yard line of Oneonta. 6.5 to play. Lots of time left for anything to happen. And Locke doesn't like the trail 27-20 are on the move in the fourth quarter, trailing by 7. They've got a first down from the 27, and a slight hole that was created. Shuts down for Rashad Smith, about a 3-yard. 37 yards for Rashad Smith on 6 carries. The big one, a 22-yarder to keep the drive alive after being penalized in the second quarter. All right, second down and 8. It's to the big man Finch. He breaks the tackle, then he gets by Don Webb, and he's still on his feet. He refuses to go down until he's finally dragged down, double teamed at around the 10.
Great run by him.
76 yards for Eric Finch. Another BGA first down. Here comes the play from the 11. Uh-oh, drop handoff. It's a fumble, and Oneonta has recovered it.
Oneonta has the ball off the fumble.
It has taken all day for the turnover, number 6. Back at their own 11-yard line. They will spread it out. Scott Coyle wide to the far side. Still man-for-man coverage on Coyle. He is red hot. 10-man to the near side. Double handoff. It's a counter. Nice job on Kyle Carvin trying to leap over the defender, Nick Hinges. And he did, but not all the way. He got hit by the 14 yards on a Jacket first down up to the 25-yard line. Champion brings him up now. James Champion been in there, doing a nice job. Rollout and going for space. He's got nothing. He's buried back here. No face mask this time. Doug Miller, Rich Anthony. And number 61 also in there, Mike Kelly. It was a face mask penalty, which gave Oneonta new life and led to their go-ahead touchdown. So Champion brings them up to the line at second down and 25. They'll go back to that counter play, tripped up in the backfield by Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly with 2 consecutive plays. And there, 25 yards to go. Champion has wideouts, Coyle, and man. Might be 5. Champion out of the shotgun. Has time, has lots of time. Now he's going to run. He's got a wide open field. He took a cut. He shouldn't take it. Of course, you can't tell from behind. Matt Johnson brings Champion down at about the 15-yard line. So he might have gained 9 or 10 yards and not going to fake it.
They had 2 wide receivers split.
Good snap, and he's angling it toward the sideline. It's going to be excellent field position for BGA. And even though they let it drop and let it roll, it's still inside the 35 at the 30. Both teams looking for their first win. Here comes BGA now. Not in the driver's seat by any means. He's at the 34-yard line of Oneonta. Play action again. Locke, nowhere to go. He is sacked in the backfield by Nick Sobers, 5'9", 210-pound senior linebacker. Your helmet.
It's a lot easier when you're 20 feet up in the air from where we are.
We can see it all, yeah. From the 39-yard line this time, second down and 15. Rolling out to the right, getting time to throw. Locke fakes once, goes over the middle. Chad Beans, complete pass. And he'll get those 5 yards back, and that's about it. Tough throw by Andrew Locke into a crowd.
You don't want to spend it here.
All right, guys.
Fifth catch for Beans by the
I got one time out left, right?
first one in the second half. Down to a minute to play. Locke gives to Finch, going along the left side. Tackled from behind by Tim Mann, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and about 7 from the 30-yard line of Oneonta. Fourth down and 7. Andrew Locke going to the air. He throws short yardage. It's Justin Anderson with a catch, and he's still on his feet. First down, BGA. Justin Anderson, big catch for the victory. I would assume. 45 seconds to go. First and 10 from the 50, and we're all ready to go. Andrew Locke rather, fading back, short drop, going for the corner for Beams, overthrown, incomplete. And good pursuit by James Champion. 13 attempts, 211 yards on 11 completions. Phenomenal numbers for both QBs. Second down and 10 from the 15. Looking left, throwing, he's going to try to run it. He eludes a tackle. He gets, oh, he's still on his feet. Nick Sobers missed him. Oh, you got to give Andrew Locke credit. Of course, that means the clock is still running. He's going to have to throw it down, and they might, no, they're going to try to organize one play. That was a 4-yard pickup by Andrew Locke. And he spikes the ball on third down. That means you need to get to the 5. And Andrew Locke has just one play and 16 seconds remaining to do something with it. Locke takes the snap, play action, looking, throwing, has a man, and grabs the ball. It was almost picked off initially by Nick Sobers, but the ball became free. Rashad Smith just ran out of room to catch the football. Incomplete pass, and Oneonta takes over with precious few seconds to go. Said to do, and that is take a knee once the snap is complete. And that is going to do it, BGA.